What's up everybody, my name is Francesco, aka Chesco, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to detail the interior of your car, truck, or SUV. Step number one is to empty out all of the trash, debris, and items from the interior of your vehicle. So that's done, we'll move to the second step, vacuuming and dusting the interior of the vehicle. This is a crucial step. As you can see, the amount of dust on that mat there, and even on these seats. The first thing you're going to want to do is fill up your 500 milliliter spray bottle with distilled water and lightly mist the microfiber towel outside of the vehicle. The reason for this is you do not want all these spray particles going inside the vehicle, right? They're gonna fly around everywhere. Water, especially distilled water, doesn't really matter, but once you start getting into the chemicals, you don't want that in the vehicle. You want it on the cloth. Lightly mist it. We'll start off by taking it and wiping the dashboard. This is going to allow the dust to cling to the microfiber. That way we can get a nice, fresh, dust-free surface. Make sure to get the steering wheel. Basically any plastic, including the doors. After we're done this, you're going to want to dry the surface from any wet spots. Don't forget to take everything off of your vents. Also, don't forget to empty out your door side pockets. Once all of that is done, we can now start with the vacuuming. I have a MasterVac. Any relatively high-powered vacuum will do. Plug this bad boy in and get started. I know you guys are eyeballing all these products. If you want to see me do an exterior wash video next, leave a comment down below. Now, let's get to it. If you have an exterior mat on top of your carpet, you can pull that out, give it a good shake, and set it aside for now. Get this all vacuumed up. Okay, so obviously every vehicle is unique. In my case, I have a single cab 2007 Tacoma, and these seats fold back, which allows me access to behind. I'm trying to go for a pretty medium to almost high professional level interior clean here. Think of the stove, medium high heat. This is what we're going for here. Something you can do is actually take out your car seats. This would allow us to really get under and do that pro level clean under the seats. Get a good vacuum in. Now if your seats go really low and you can't really even get your vacuum underneath, you have two options. Either you can leave it, get as far as you can, make it look pretty, but if you really want to get under there and shampoo those carpets like we're going to do today on the rest of the vehicle, take it out, pull it out. There's videos on it on YouTube. I'm not going to do that here today. And then you'd bolt it back in. You probably don't even need a video. Have pretty good access and don't really care to shampoo under the seat, as the truck is pretty new since its purchase date for me. So it was cleaned relatively not too long ago. So I've just stripped the vehicle of any immediately removable plastics like this little holder here and the plastic under there. And the next step is to actually start getting into these plastics with a cleaner and then a protectant right after that. This is the same process as the protector, just with the different bottles. I'm going to show you once how to do it. And you're basically going to do it on all of the hard plastics in your vehicle. You're not going to do it on a fabric like this or any suede or any thing other than the plastic. It's just the hard plastics. Noticed my brush by now. I'm using that's right, Master of Beauty blush brush. That's right, a makeup brush. I'm using this brush because it is cheaper than a typical detailing brush that you get on like Amazon, and it does the same thing. Okay guys, the bristles are very soft. They're not gonna scratch your paint. Right, again, we don't wanna be misting the product around in the vehicle. You're gonna directly spray it into this brush and it's going to hold it very well. I'm gonna get this whole side here. I'm gonna actually squeeze a bit more into the brush. There we go. Now you can see that we're getting good coverage here. I'm gonna go panel by panel. Actually, probably like half a panel at a time. You'll leave it for about 10 seconds. You don't want it to fully dry. So I'm gonna grab my clean microfiber and buff it out. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Now you're gonna take that exact process, do it on the entire vehicle. I'll show you right after this some spots where you're gonna wanna do it a bit differently, but for any just straight up plastic like this, it's exactly as I just showed you guys. And the key is to find a place in your vehicle where you can set the brush without it touching anything. Luckily I have this little place here. If you don't have something like this, just place a microfiber and then put it on top. Places like this, you're not gonna wanna be afraid. You're just gonna go straight into it. Don't worry about anything like that. Just make sure you fully coat the thing. And for speakers, you just wanna blop your brush right over them, okay? And if there is some dirt in the speaker, which I'll show you down there, then you might have to do a bit of scrub. And the key here is to vacuum the speakers after you apply the product to them. That way you prevent any product falling into there and damaging the speaker. When you do encounter some tough dirt that this brush isn't able to get out, which will happen, all good. Just take out a toothbrush, spray your product into it. Now this will likely drip, so I've come outside the vehicle. And then hit your highly contaminated area with the brush. Make sure to really just get into any like tight little crevices like this, the toothbrush, stuff like in between the gear shifters. So I would recommend just agitating the entire wheel with the toothbrush. We're not going to put protectant on the steering wheel. Reason being, protectant can sometimes get a little slippery. So you don't want any of that on your steering wheel. Guys, for the cup holders, this is a little cheat code and cheat spot. Go ahead and give it a little quick pumps of the spray, light pumps of the spray, and give it a real good scrub everywhere. This is going to be pretty much the same, except we're out freely, so we can just spray the product right onto everything. I'm going to spray it on all these plastics, including the rubbers from the vehicle that we took out. And I'm going to agitate it, and you would do the same. You can hose it down if you'd like. Right, so just buffing it out with the microfiber won't really do much because the dirt's just still there. Yeah, you've scrubbed it off, but it's still sitting on the mat. So okay, everybody, next step is we're gonna take 2 more bottles, spray bottles, and we're gonna have one with the Bissell Deep Clean. It's gonna be 25 milliliters, okay, per 500 total. And the rest of that is going to be distilled water. Same with the Zep. Okay, both will be linked in the description. It's gonna be 25 milliliters, the rest distilled water. These are gonna be the 2 spray bottles we're gonna need to clean our fabric seats. We're also going to need a carpet extractor. So if you have a carpet extractor, that's great. If you don't, you're gonna need to buy one or rent one. I have a little green Max Pet from Bissell. I use this for my sofas. I'm gonna have self-cleaning videos coming soon as well. And this also works for fabric seats. Okay guys, let's get started. We're starting with our Zep bottle, okay? We're going to spray 4 times. It's okay that we're spraying the vehicle because we're spraying down, right? Have a microfiber cloth on you, just in case you get in any plastics. If you have this with you, you'll be able to clean up those plastics, no problem. You're gonna do 4 sprays per spot, 4 to 6. And the goal here, guys, is to really not soak the seat, but you know, you wanna have a decent amount of moisture in it. You want it wet. You can use your hand to block the spray. That's actually really effective. And where you have stains, you're gonna spray a little bit more. Okay, we'll do the back side as well. Okay, perfect. Now that we have our Zep applied to the seat, we're gonna take our drill brush attachment. And what you're gonna do with this is you're just going to not fully press the button, maybe about halfway. Just want it kind of going. And you're going to agitate the entire surface. And what this is gonna do, guys, is really get those chemicals in there, attacking the dirt, attacking the stains. It's very effective. In there where the seatbelt buckle is, don't be afraid to get up in there. Most car seats are tough fabrics. Beautiful. Our next step, guys, is to do the extractor. Now again, remember, only distilled water in the extractor. Let's go. What you're gonna wanna do is spray it as you're sucking, okay? You can even do a pre-spray. If the water's brown, you're doing a great job. Because that means you're taking up all the stains and dirt. To show y'all, look at that water. Pure brown, okay? And this is all from my seats here. Isn't that insane? And I don't even really have dirty seats. There was a few stains, you guys saw it at the beginning of the video. And I just spilled some, that's great. All right, guys, next is to repeat that same spraying process, but with the Bissell product, okay? The goal with that is to take out all the remaining Zep and leave a nice, fresh, residue-free surface. The Bissell is a more neutral cleaning product, so it's not going to do what that Zep did. It's gonna just leave a nice, clean surface that is also going to be helped out by the final distilled water extraction. I'm gonna show you guys a real close-up here. You can just spray it right on. Look at all of that. The water's clear, it's running clear, which means all we're sucking up is water, distilled water, and our cleaning product. There's no dirt, which is good because by this step, guys, you don't want to have dirt. Dirt removing is supposed to be with the Zep. You guys, now the seats are done. It's going to be the exact same process for the carpet. You're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to spray your Zep. You're going to agitate it with the drill brush. And you're going to extract it. Then you're going to put the Bissell, then extract it. This is just a general tutorial. Now you know how to detail your car. Like, subscribe for more content. Comment down below what you think. Leave some criticisms. I'm open to everything. Love y'all guys. Love y'all boys and girls. Peace.